Hey, it's Scott once again, and today I'm coming to you. I'm going to do this a little different. Going to be kind of a follow-up to a video I did about a month ago. At least the video part of it will be in a minute. The message is going to be different though, and the message today that I'm going to try and talk about is what do we do and how important is it for us to paint ourselves in the best light and show ourselves in the best light. And is that even important as coaches? Now I'm going to do it with an analogy though. I'm going to walk around my house because a month ago I did a post from walking around my house, and this was my office, and my office is a whole lot neater than it had been before, although it was decent. But if you remember, about a month ago I did a post walking around my house because we're moving. And that post was about how there's going to be changes going on in our lives and how we need to be prepared for them. But our house was a mess because we have boxes everywhere. We're starting the process of moving. This is my son's room. My son is 18. Okay, his room has never looked like this. All right. This room I'm stepping into is our spare room. You know what a spare room is. It's often called a junk room. Well, we've gotten rid of the junk that used to be in here. And quite honestly, we treated this room like a junk room too. Now, some of you may be thinking, Scott, what does this have to do with coaching and athletics? Well, the concept is we are painting ourselves in the best light we possibly can, and we are doing all that we can to put on a good show. Right now, we're trying to sell our house, and so we're doing showings. And I did this video right now in particular because we just had a showing about an hour ago, and the real estate agent was here with people, walking them around the house, looking at it, and so we have the place looking spiffy. Now, it's not that we live like slobs normally, not at all, but we're like anybody else, any other humans. Things get piled up. We get lazy. Life happens. And so you start, things get piled up on that counter over there or on that kitchen table. And that's how life goes. And so, but now come this showing time and we're trying to sell our house, we want to look our best and have our place look its best. And so we're putting on a good show. Well, what does that have to do with coaches? Well, coaches, we're always under this kind of scrutiny. We're always having to consider that concept of putting forth our best to make sure that we look our best. This place is looking really sharp now. This is our room, and again, normally it's not like this. Again, we don't live like slobs, but we are doing all that we can to make sure that people see this place in the best light that they can see it in. Well, what about us as coaches in terms of our programs? People are coming and watching us play. People are coming and watching our practices. They're seeing us in restaurants. They're seeing us in all kinds of places. And what kind of a show, so to speak, are they getting when they see your team and when they see you guys in the various places that they'll see you in? This is the room I started in the first time. And we did have boxes piled up, and we had bookcases filled with things, and there was stuff all around because we're in the middle of a move. But now, this place is looking very good, very sharp. Well, think about it. I've often said our athletic programs are the front porch of our schools and our entire school districts. So when you consider the concept that you're the front porch, what does your front porch look like? And what kind of a show are you putting on? Now, is the show the most important thing? No, the substance is the most important thing. Absolutely. But does the show matter? Does what it looks like matter? Yes, it does. It matters greatly because you want to make sure that you are putting forth your best effort to make sure that you are coming off in the best light possible. And so what we have done in this house is cleaned it up a whole lot and gotten rid of a lot of things. We're taking things to storage, we're putting stuff in a garage sale, and then we're bringing stuff with us when we move. So much of it is out in the garage right now, packed away, getting ready to be, moved somewhere else. And so the place is looking a whole lot different right now. What about your program? What are you doing with your program to make sure that you are coming off in the best light? You have a lot of people watching you, a lot of people who will be judging you based on how you look. Yes, the substance is what's most important, but I'm sorry. How you look, the show, so to speak, is extremely important as well. So make sure, coaches, that you understand that the scrutiny that you're going to be under, while you'll be under great scrutiny like this house is under great scrutiny, okay, you need to make sure that you take care of yourselves and you take care of your programs and you do all that you can to make sure that you are putting forth your best effort to make sure you come off in the best light. Different message, a little different look for you than normal, but I thought it was one of those kind of things that struck me as fitting for what we're going through and what we go through as coaches. We'll talk to you again next time.